So guys, I have some very exciting news to share with you today. Here at Giraffe Digital, we've just brought out a brand new product. It is a complete business operating system and CRM, and we called it Gather. So the reason we built this was in our company, as we grew, our collection of software just grew and grew and grew with us. So started off with using HubSpot to manage all of our contacts. Then as we got busier, we started using monday.com in addition to HubSpot to manage all of our projects. Then as we were onboarding clients, we were using Google Forms. We were using MailChimp to keep on top of all of our client comms. We were using Pipedrive to track all of our leads. We had DocuSign going for onboarding clients and getting contracts signed. And then finally, as the team grew, we started using Breathe HR for all of our kind of HR, absence tracking, holiday requests, things like that. So it was just getting crazy. You know, our software bill was like £600 a month. None of these systems talk to each other. Every time a new member of staff joined the team, we'd have to go and add them to all of these bits of software. Most bits of software would charge per user per month. So of course, every time you get a new member of staff, it suddenly costs you a lot more in software subscriptions. Every time someone leaves, you've got to log into like 8 different bits of software to, go and remove that person. And of course, none of these bits of software pass data to each other. So we were forever copying and pasting data from one place to another. So we'd send out the contract in DocuSign, get that back, download the PDF, upload it into HubSpot, go and create a project board on monday.com, put in all the client details, then send them the onboarding form in Google Docs, get that back, download that as a PDF, put it into HubSpot. And it was just taking so much time in admin. It was just so faffy, and half these systems don't even work properly on a mobile anyway. So if, like me, you're a busy business owner and you're doing stuff all the time, all over the place, and you're on your phone and you can't even send a contract out, it's just a real nightmare. So that's why we built this bit of software. We built it as an internal tool originally, and we basically took all of the best bits of all the different tools we were using and combined them into one really clean, really simple system. So we've been using this successfully internally for about a year. We then decided to take it to market and show some people. And the feedback that came back was people were saying, this looks really cool, it looks great, but I don't think it's for me because does it do this? Does it do this? Or I wouldn't really use that bit. And we kept having to say, no, sorry, it doesn't do that. Or, well, I know you wouldn't use that, but it's got that built in. So that's when we had to kind of go back to the drawing board and revisit what the system was, because clearly there was a gap in the market for a system that would try and do everything for everyone. We just couldn't do it. But then we had the idea, well, what if we could? So we rebuilt it as a modular business system. So what that means is you simply activate the modules that you want and things you're going to use. Anything you don't want, you just turn them off. So you have a really clean, concise system, and you don't have 1,000 functions that you will never use. You just have the handful that you will. The whole system is designed to be very flexible. So all of the terminology can be customized. So whether you call them clients or customers or users, whether you call your leads prospects or inquiries or opportunities or deals, all of the language is tailored to you so that the system speaks your language. If there's anything that the system doesn't do that you'd like it to do, we can very efficiently and easily custom build a module that is just going to tack onto the system and do exactly and precisely what you need it to do. So essentially you're getting a fully custom system, but without the cost of building a fully custom system, because you're just building one custom module. So you effectively get a very customized system at a very low cost. So yeah, that's the product. The whole thing is designed to be very user-friendly, very simplistic, very easy to use. We do all of the setup for you, all of the onboarding for you, all of the data import for you. So the very first time you log into the system, it is good to go. It's already populated with all of your data. We give you all of the training you need. You don't need to go off on like a 2-day training course. Just a 20-minute demo is all you'll need to get to grips with the system. And it's great because everything talks to each other. So you set up a contact, you can with one click send them out a contract, one click send them out an onboarding form, one click create a project board that's preloaded with standard tasks and everything you do day to day for that client. Everything is nicely logged in your activity tracker. We've got like custom reporting and dashboards, so whatever data you want reports on, we build that into the system so you don't need to keep manually putting stuff into Excel. It's a really nice bit of kit. Genuinely, we're really proud of it. So yeah, we've just launched it. We've got our first people using it already. Feedback we've had is amazing. And I would really love to get some of you guys to just give it a go. So if you'd like to see it, if you'd like a trial of it, if you want to have a chat about whether this can work for you and it's something you'd use in your business, then please drop me a message, comment below, and yeah, let's set up a demo and see what you think.